walk around, act like they know what hate means. Nah, no one does until you hate
You look
yourself.
lonely.
Truly hate yourself. That's power.
Some years ago, I started going for a goal in Oldschool Runescape that nobody else had thought to go for or were in pursuit of it. This goal was to accomplish the maximum total level in every version of the game, and today's video marks the halfway point towards finishing that objective. I want to spend a couple of minutes talking about the channel before we get into the meat and bones of this video. Firstly, I want to talk about the channel's growth. Since my last video, my channel has grown to 1 additional subscriber over the past few weeks. My analytics say that I have gained 4, but this is because I have lost subscribers and replaced them with new ones. My channel receives regular visits from hundreds of people daily, but rarely do any of them plan to stick around. So if you are new to the channel, please consider hitting the subscribe button. My goal is to reach 3,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and I think you will enjoy yourself if you stick around. While my YouTube channel remains stagnant in its growth, the same cannot be said for my X handle. In my last video, I briefly advertised my handle to you all, and over the past few weeks I have seen tremendous growth on this handle, with hundreds of new followers liking and posting the things that I post on X on a daily basis. If you are on X, then come over and join in. While this channel is all about my activities in Oldschool Runescape, I do have interests outside of the game, and I'm sure there are a ton of things that we have in common. So find a link to my X handle in the description box of this video, click the follow button, and let's start interacting. In August of 2018, I uploaded this video titled, "I will become the first player to max in everything." It was the first episode of a series I was creating on this channel called Maxed, and the goal of this series was to accomplish the maximum total level on every high score in Oldschool Runescape. I don't make progress videos anymore on this channel for a number of reasons. The first one is simple. My progress videos didn't get any views. I am a YouTuber, albeit a not very good one, and I am in the game to try and get views on the videos that I do create. So all the effort of me coming up with a goal for a progress video, recording me going for that goal, and all the time it would take me to accomplish it on top of the editing, just for it to get little to no views, was an extremely draining thing. The second reason why I discontinued Max is because it was affecting my in-game progress. When I started making a progress video, and started going for a goal in that video, I'd find myself getting burned out and wanting to do something else in the game. But I never felt that I could start doing something else because it didn't contribute to the goal set in that video, or didn't fit into the video itself. So for these reasons, I stopped making Max, and as a result I find myself enjoying the game more than ever since I stopped making the series back in 2022. But I never stopped going for the goal of the series, which was to claim the maximum total level on every high score in the game. When I first started going for this goal, there were only 5 official high scores in Oldschool Runescape. These were the regular high scores, which every type of account is put onto. Then there were the 3 Iron Man high scores for regular, hardcore, and Ultimate Iron Man. The last one was Deadman mode. In the past 5.5 years, the game has seen additional high scores get added. The first were for leagues in the form of the Twisted League. I achieved the maximum total level in the Twisted League in January of 2020, which was the second time that I maxed in the game. After the Twisted League, I maxed in the Trailblazer League, which was the second iteration of the league's game mode, in December of 2020. This was the third and currently the last time that I achieved the max total level in this game. After this league, I stopped going for the max total level in leagues because I felt like I had completed this game mode, so there was no point in doing it again in Shattered Relics, and definitely not in the rerun of the Trailblazer League that they did for Leagues 4. Since I maxed my main account in October of 2019, on top of the Twisted and Trailblazer Leagues, I have made accounts for the Hardcore and Ultimate Iron Man modes. Later, Group Iron Man mode was released, as I predicted it would come out all the way back in 2018, and then Jagex released the level 1 defense high scores for Purers, as well as new high scores for level 3 accounts. So after 5.5 years since I started, Oldschool Runescape has 9 high scores, and I have completed 2 out of those 9 high scores, once as a main and twice in leagues, which leaves 7 high scores left before I complete my goal to max in every version of the game. So how am I at the halfway point if I still have 7 high scores left to finish? So we're doing some live commentary now to answer the question I just left off, which is, how am I at the halfway point if I've only done 2 out of the 9 high scores that are available in the game? I'm currently logged into the accounts that aren't finished yet. This is my Autumn Ironman, this is my Pure, this is my Hardcore Ironman, and this is my group Hardcore Ironman. And then I have splashing on the side here my Deadman mode account, which I started last year, and I'll talk about this account in a minute. So as you can see by the total levels on these accounts, they're nearly finished. My Ultimate Ironman is, I would say, my Ultimate Ironman is about 6 months away from being maxed. I think it would take me 6 months to finish the questing, because I haven't finished the questing on this account. Still hasn't have the maximum quest points which I need for the Lambridge Diary, but that's completely doable. I have finished most of the gathering skills. I'm currently working on woodcutting here. Been AFKing redwoods on this account now for the past month, and we're 1 level away from 99 woodcutting. And with this total level, 6 months is not a lot of time in RuneScape. Is a decent chunk of time realistically, but for RuneScape it's not that much time at all. With my group Hardcore, I'm even closer to max. I'd say I'm about 3 months away from maxing this account, and I need to now move this account over to a new star. As you can see, I'm working on mining on this account, and I've nearly finished all the gatherers here as well. Mining level is about to be 98 later on today, and I'll be finishing 99 mining over the course of next week. I think it will be done by Thursday if I continue going at this pace. And this account is very, very close to max, so about 3 months left. We look over to my Hardcore Ironman here, which I'm about to move over in a sec as well to a new star. I'm also working on 99 mining here, 2 levels away from 99 mining. I've finished fishing, woodcutting. I started doing fire making on this account recently as I was finishing fishing on this account here, which I'll talk about in a second. That's now 96 fire making. Very fast skills. I'd say this account is about 6 months away from being maxed as well. And then the Pure down here, this account is the quickest that's going to be maxed out of all of them. Well, actually my Deadman mode account, which I'm about to talk about in a second, will be quicker. But my Pure is even closer to max than all my Ironman accounts. This account is nearly 2k total, and all the difficult skills are nearly done. And it being a Pure and not being an Ironman means I have access to the GE. So getting on supplies and the gear that I need to train this account as fast as possible is going to be excellent. It's going to be good. Very close to maxing on the Pure. So that's why I'm at the halfway point, because the count here in the top left, my Hardcore Ironman, it counts for 2 game modes. When I max my Hardcore, not only will it be 227 total, or later on next year when Sailing comes out, I can't remember off the top of my head what the new max total level will be, but when I do get max total on a Hardcore Ironman, it will count for 2 game modes. It will be a maxed Hardcore, and then it will also be maxed on the Ironman high scores. So when I complete this account, 2 high scores will be done. I remember having vivid memories when I first started out this grind that I had aspirations to max a Hardcore Ironman and a regular Ironman. I won't be doing that because it's completely unnecessary, because of what I just said. When I max this Hardcore, it will count as 2 game modes, the regular Ironman high scores and the Hardcore Ironman high scores. The same is said here for the group Ironman detachment. When this account gets maxed, it will be maxed on the 2-man high scores for Hardcore group Ironman and regular group Ironman. So that'll count as 2 game modes. So between these 2 accounts, 4 game modes will be done. The Pure will only count as 1, obviously, and it will count for the 1 defense level high scores. So it will be a max Pure, and that is a new official game mode that only came out at the beginning of last year, those high scores now. I've been out for just over a year now, and Jagex decided to legitimize Pures as a version of the game in of itself. Pures have been around for decades, but it was only last year that they actually got their official high scores. So when that came out, I started up this account about March last year. So I've had this account now for over a year, and playtime is 106 days. So I've done 106 days in a year, and it's nearly maxed. I'm less than 2 months away from finishing this account. I'm going to take my time, but that is the immediate goal right now. I'm just AFKing all this other stuff with my Iron Man, and I'm going to focus on finishing the Pure. And then obviously we got the Ultimate Iron Man here, which I just spoke about. It's about 6 months away from being maxed. Probably going to take me longer because I want to go for the Gauntlet high scores. I still haven't forgotten about that, and I will be finishing that grind. I've been doing some Gauntlet here and there over the past, I think it's about 10 months since I made that video stating that I was going for the rank 1 high score for Gauntlet. But I've been more caught up in my skinning stuff than PVM over the past 10 months. So I've just been doing Gauntlet here and there for fun and to make GP, to put the account in Nightmare Zone. As you can see, I've got a big chunk of defense. And obviously when I max the Ultimate Iron Man, it will count for the Ultimate Iron Man high scores, and it will also count for the Iron Man high scores as well. So between a hardcore and Ultimate Iron Man, the regular Iron Man high scores are covered. So that is, how many high scores is that? That's like 6 covered. And then the 7th and final one that I haven't maxed in is Deadman mode. This Deadman mode account is an account I started at August last year during the Deadman Apocalypse. Since Deadman Apocalypse has come out, I've done hardly any skinning on this account. I only started splashing on this account about a month ago. And my long-term aspirations for this account is to get onto the top 25 high scores for Deadman mode, but it's nearly maxed. This is less than a week away from being maxed if I wanted to focus up. The only reason why I don't feel like maxing is because Deadman mode is a dead game mode. I can take my time with it. I want to finish my Pure first. I want to finish my Group Iron Man first. I want to finish my Ultimate Iron Man first. I have a free-to-play account which I haven't even shown on screen yet. I don't even have it logged in right now, otherwise my PC would explode running 5 RuneLite clients and my screen capture recording software, so I don't have that logged in. That is also nearly max total level for free-to-play. That's an unofficial game mode, so it doesn't really count, but I would like there to be a high score for free-to-play. So potentially, if Jagex are doing high scores for Pures and level 3s now, on top of the Iron Man high scores, potentially there might be an official free-to-play high score, so that would be cool. That would be the 10th game mode if that ever came out. But for now, we're just splashing on this account, and very quick skills left to do. Agility is in the bag, just do rooftop courses at Ardoin, Thieving, Pyramid Plunder. That would probably take me 4 hours to do. Mining. Mining's not so easy on Deadman mode, and I find mining to be very boring, so that's going to take me a while, and fishing is almost done. So this account is in the bag, and this is why I'm halfway done, 50% of the way through. Even though I've completed 2, these accounts are nearly finished, and in the next year and a half, these accounts will all be finished. Or that is the plan. And then after that, the only game mode that I'll have left is level 3. Haven't started a level 3 yet. Have no intentions to start a level 3 in the next year and a half. And after I finish maxing these accounts, I do want to start going for high scores. So it might be a long time until I start a level 3. We'll see. But the level 3 would be the final game mode for me to finish this grind. And so after 5.5 years, I've got a maxed main. I have maxed in 2 leagues, so that's 2 game modes done, and the rest of these game modes are nearly finished. Don't have much time left at all to finish these accounts. Definitely finishing the Pure this year, potentially finishing the Group Iron Man this year as well, and then as we go into next year, we'll see what's going on with my other accounts as well. To summarize and finish the video, just to show as well, I have finished fishing on the Pure, as well as mining and fire making. So those are 2 brand new 99s. And right now I am skill hopping between construction, rune crafting, hunter, and thieving. I'm basically doing it in a way where I'm doing one at a time, because out of these 4 skills, the only skill that I enjoy is rune crafting, and I haven't unlocked the rune crafting method that I enjoy the most. I actually really enjoy Azir rune crafting, and I have always hated hunter, construction, thieving, so I'm going to take my time with that, but I suspect that this account will be done in the next 2 or 3 months, and then after that we'll be moving on to the others. And right now I'm just working on mining on the Iron Man. I'm actually very, very close to finishing mining altogether on all my accounts, so that's going to be really big. And I'm also working on mining on my free-to-play as well. That's also nearly 99. Anyway, this video is getting on a bit now, so I'm going to end it here. I just wanted to mark the fact that I am at the halfway point now after 5.5 years of doing this. I think people thought that I gave up on this goal because I stopped making the max progress videos, but as I said, those videos don't do views, they don't do anything, and I would rather just push on and crack on with the goal and make videos like this here and there to catch you guys up on what's going on, as this is much more easier for me to make and do and edit. And I've had fun making this video, and I hope you guys have enjoyed as well. Hope to see some new subscribers coming on the channel. I really do want to reach 3,000 subscribers at the end of the year. And I hope to see you guys on X as well. My X handle is popping off, and at the current rate that my X handle is growing, it will be bigger than my YouTube channel, and that would be funny because my X handle right now isn't even a year old, and this YouTube channel is coming up to 9 years this year, so it'll be interesting to see. Might start making content on Twitter as well, using the X program for that Elon Musk put out on Twitter, so might move my content over there permanently. So I hope to see you guys on there as well. It's the best place to interact with me. I'm very active on there, and I always reply and interact with people who post on my stuff as well, so I hope to see you there. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.